Good morning and welcome back to the Long Dark. Hope everybody is doing well. Excuse me a moment. Oh, the situation right now is I spent yesterday's live stream in Desolation Point forging arrowheads, a hatchet, a knife, all the things you need to survive. And now I'm starving. I have harvested 2 deer, and that's not enough. Might be enough to get me through the night. I can't remember where I am in terms of night. I'm suffering from cabin fever. I've got to get back to Coastal Highway. On the way back to Coastal Highway, there are between 1 and 5 deer on 2 different maps. If the weather cooperates, I've got a halfway decent shot. If the weather doesn't cooperate, that could be challenging. I'm hoping like hell it does cooperate. Anyway, let's see what happens. So, I need to take the deer hide with me. Okay, this isn't too bad. Morning, Eugene. This isn't too bad. This is manageable. Alright, let's make sure I've got everything that I need to take with me. I need to take a hammer. I need to take the whetstones. I need to take that. Let's see. What else do I need to take? I'm going to be overladen, so I have no choice in the matter. I'm not sure why I'm carrying that. I can't use it. Just on the off chance. Okay. I don't get a free...
I'm not sure I can carry much
Don't
more.
get a free fire, I do not think. I'm gonna check just to be on the safe side. No, no free fire. The wise thing to do is actually to wait until it gets a bit warmer. That's the wise thing to do. So we shall get another hour's sleep and hope. How are you doing, Eugene? Yeah, this is going to be not fun. Oh, brother. It didn't get any better. Hi, Danny. The thing is, I actually have very little choice. I can wait maybe an hour. This is going to be a pain. I'll give it an hour. Any extra sleep is only going to help.
Something's gotta go.
Alright, so There is some calories in the tea I've got. Okay, it's a bit better. I am going to have to go for it. You may not be able to see this, but my heart is in my throat.
Too heavy.
He's going to be complaining the entire way. Okay, this is manageable visibility. Oh, okay, it's getting better. Oh, the wolves have been busy. Biggest fear for me here was that I'd wake up and it was a blizzard, and yeah, I'd have probably had to go anyway. And there's a wolf. At least I don't have to do this in a blizzard. That would have killed me, to be honest with you, so fast. So maybe a head swim. I could possibly have taken shelter in the mine, warmed up, and then moved on, but this way at least I can get to the other mine. And there's your jump scare for the day, or mine. Don't run, it uses up calories and makes you more tired. It's very rare that I make it to the exit here without having a wolf on my tail. All I've got to do is remember the correct way. In purely technical news, I managed to get Soulframe to run from Steam. Not that that's really of any particular benefit to me, to be honest. But I wasn't able to do that when I originally installed the game. I ended up having to install it under Lutris and then run it that way, which works fine. It's just nice to have everything sort of runnable from one place. It still runs Lutris. It doesn't use the Steam engine. Yeah, grab my torch. This has been remarkably lucky so far. We'll get to the mine, see if I can... I don't think it's going to be bright enough, but we'll get to the mine, see if I can get a free torch out of the weather. Yeah, I know. I can scavenge my not so good torches. Well, that is fairly unusual. I'll grab these just in case. Yeah, I know. Oh, wait a second.
Might have to drop some gear.
Nope, not going to get a free torch.
All I can think about.
I checked. There are 3 possible deer in Crumbling Highway. And 2, which we know about. Good job I didn't get all the coal on the way in.
Kind of heavy.
But the fact is, if I go straight out of the mine down to the ice, I might get lucky. I mean, I don't think there's much doubt. I could probably get back to the Concept Garage, but I still need food, so... yeah. I'm not going to be doing any running. But I kind of need the coal. I need the sticks. And if necessary, I'll just have to light a torch. Can't make any torches because I use up all the oil. Can pick them up, of course. That's just for sticks. Alright. Okay, so here's... normally I would head over that way. But if I can make it straight here, there might be a deer. And I do need it. I can hear crows. My understanding is that island straight ahead of me that sometimes. Over there. There, I can see it. There's a deer there. What I'm going to do is get down there. Light the fire, butcher the deer, get the meat.
All this gear is slowing me down.
Yeah, I think that's a deer right there. And there's a deer right here. Yay. Just get close.
I need to find food. I can barely walk with this much gear.
I checked. The hacksaw was quicker. 17 minutes for the hacksaw. Oh, blast. You might have seen, it actually said 17 minutes for the hacksaw and 52 minutes for the knife. Unless I made a horrendous mistake. And I know I should have checked for the skin, but I can always come back. I hope. I'm already luckier than I dared to expect. I did check the timings because I was going to just use the hacksaw, but then realized I had the knife. Check the knife. Knife 52 minutes, hacksaw 17. So guess which one I used. Well, this is working out so far better than I expected. I mean, that food will probably get me through the night, and the good news is there is fishing huts should be If the fishing huts haven't burned down, just after we get into Coastal Highway, there are fishing huts there. And I need to drop this and get another torch. Oh, that's not the best way of doing it. And while technically I might not need the torch in this part, I want a torch so I can light a fire. Better to burn through multiple torches than not. I did have a thought about tactics. Eugene might. I think I've got enough to make a travois. Three, isn't it? But if I make a travois, I might... that might give me a bit of an advantage when picking up guts and stuff. Coastal Highway. And fish.
Too much stuff to carry.
Right. So, did I check this? Yeah, I did. Yeah, but I was thinking about the travois. Yes, I know, that's why I thought I'd ask you, because if I could build a travois, I could haul stuff without being immediately smelly. There's burdock. Is it worth spending the time getting the burdock? Yes. Probably. That's 750 calories we're looking at there. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on the torch.
Feels like a lot of gear.
So, 1, don't let there be a bear on the road. 2, let there be a house off to my right. I just need to get through the night. and take tomorrow, so to speak, as it comes. Alright, Quonset hut it is. Like I say, I've got another 750 calories on me. That will get me through the night, I think. Yes, plus the couple of kilograms of food I've already got. And come back for the deer in the morning. There's a deer over there. Yeah. Rather than do it now. There's the bear. I don't want to be butchering that in full view of the bear. It's a thought, though, isn't it? That bear's going to see me if I... What do we think? Harvest this deer now or come back in the morning? With the proximity of his nibs. Oh no, he's seen me. Yep, he's seen me already. Trapped. Yeah, you can see the attitude change. He started heading towards me. Lost. It's okay. This could be worse. Eh. Oh no, no, he hasn't. He's gone round the island. What do we think? Harvest the deer? Or make for the Quonset garage? Opinions. No, I'm not. I ate it all. Ah, it's getting windy. Okay. No, it's okay. Decision's almost made. It's getting windy.
Rest soon.
And this torch is going to go out. So I wouldn't be able to light a fire anyway. Yeah, weather's changing. Yeah, that's the problem. I can't light a fire in this. I was actually going to do that and then realize, oh, whoops, yeah, no, this is not going to work. And I'm getting cold. Yeah, that's where I'm headed. The thing I like about going across the ice is you get this nice big open vista. You can see everything, but not in this. No, especially seeing as it looks like it's going to be a full blizzard. And yeah. Good news, if I can get through the night, and if it's halfway decent in the morning, I've got half a decent shot grabbing fish by beachcombing. In fact, a blizzard tonight and clear in the morning would be almost perfect. At least in terms of just grinding out more survival. I think the burdock is 250 calories. I've got 3 of them. Yeah, that's always a possibility. I've seen it there twice. And I'm going to need the flare up ahead, because that wolf has probably spawned in. No, I've shot that moose, yeah, twice here, I think. Once off to the left, and the other one, was it on the ice itself?
I never felt so cold in my life.
And now we have slowed to a complete crawl. Come on. The wind would have to be directly in my face, wouldn't it? Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. Just keep going. Just keep going.
I'm getting weaker.
Shut up. You're not getting weaker. Nope. For half a second I thought that was it. It's not. Yeah, I've never seen it twice in one game, just once. It is, from what I gather,
It's getting too heavy to carry.
a very rare spawn. Which means it's probably sitting over there flapping its antlers. Good heavens, if I actually make this. I'm not carrying 10 kilograms of salt, am I? Whoa. How about this? Made it. I actually freaking made it. First thing we do is drop everything that we can.
I need to drop something.
Of course, carrying 9 liters of water probably wasn't the wisest thing I've ever done. Didn't realize I was carrying quite so much. Yeah, it's irritating, isn't it? Oh, it's 275. I thought it was 250 per. And that, ladies and gentlemen, we are now at a place I did not expect to be. 9 kilos of water. Uh, how about that? Oh, of course, I've got water here. I'd forgotten that I spent. Oh, and of course, yeah, my cabin fever risk is okay. Not fantastic, but it's okay. Um, all right. Let's see. I can arrowheads, feathers, sticks. Let's get some of this stuff offload. There's my water. Right. Oh, hammer. Yes, of course, the hammer. Oh, yeah, it's a valid point. Ah, got coal. I don't need the charcoal. I'll keep the coal. I could have made my life so much easier. Oh, I thought for whatever reason. Oh no, I've got seven old man's beard wound dressing. 7. Oh, look at me moving with alacrity. And it looks like it could be a nice day. Hell's teeth. I am genuinely amazed I survived that. I mean, really staggered. Yeah, didn't think that was going to work out. There's my guts and that. I can...
anything right about now.
Rabbit skin mitts. Every time someone tells me to store the leather, I always end up needing it. That is... okay. Take a couple of liters of water with us. Whew. Excuse me a moment. I'm now so nervous about losing any condition or anything that if I need to take some coffee to moisten my throat. Yeah, there's not much point in taking the skillet, arguably. Don't need that, really. Beach combing we will go. Beach combing we will go. I ho the dairy. Yeah, still two. Yep. My fire starting base chance has just gone up. This is not good weather for beachcombing, but I've got little choice in the matter. At least I don't think I do. So head for Jackrabbit Island. Take a good look around. Of course, if I don't have any fish out there, I'm going to be in more trouble. But let's see. Okay. I literally don't have anything else to eat, do I? So it's either fish or... yeah. Yeah, I don't have anything to eat there, so... I have very little choice. I don't like the cold. The fact that it's this cold is a problem. But I don't want to lose my carry condition. And I'm going to lose it at this rate. Yeah, that's creeping down entirely too much. Alright, give me a second here. I apologize. I'm actually going to take a quick potty break. Despite the fact that it looks like I've only been streaming for 50 minutes. I've actually been sitting here getting ready for it for longer than that. So I'll be back in a couple. Right. I was actually planning on what I was going to do when I died during the trip back. I had two thoughts. I would switch and start running Soulframe for a bit, or I would do the 101 Ways to Die in the Long Dark that I've got mentally planned. But now I get to see how much longer I can go. And the problem is, oh no, it's brightening up. No, I still don't get a free fire. Never mind. Oh. I don't need the storm lantern. Excuse me a moment. There's also a bear, isn't there? But there's a bear pretty much everywhere here. Let me just drop this off. Okay, so when I lose my 5 kilogram carry limit, I'm still not going to be hugely in difficult. Bonus, I should say. Hey, yes. That Luxity, I am still alive. Barely. And now I've got to go out despite the cold and hope that... Oops. I don't really want to have to use these, but I will if necessary. So... So I'm actually probably, if I die during a run like this, I probably will, and do a separate recording, just for fun. Do the 101 Ways to Die custom runs, just for everybody's amusement, rather than have to start this grind all over again. I could... Yeah, I'm gonna lose my condition. Unless I can find some... No, I'm not gonna find fish in time. Wolf over there. Yeah, one way or the other, unless I get really, really lucky just up ahead, I'm gonna lose my carry bonus. Drat. There wasn't... I've been past that area. I don't think I saw a deer in that region. My best bet is fish. He comes around that island. I must admit I haven't seen him, but now that I happen to know is a body. Yeah, I don't remember a deer off that way. So, beachcombing. Which is going to make me very, very smelly very, very quickly, unless I... Oh no, I can always light a fire on the ice. That'll work. What I would give for some rancid fish round about now. Uh-huh. So, what have we got? We've got...
to leave something behind.
Oh.
Come on. Come on.
Oh no, I've had the bear down there. I've shot the bear from the Quonset hut.
That's done. So cold. Die.
Ah. Well fed, just expired. Oh, that was so close. I nearly made it. I lost my carry bonus. The extra 5 kilograms you get from being well fed. I nearly made it. But them's the breaks. Almost made it. But I've got food. Good heavens, I've got food. Sort of. Ugh. It almost feels like a defeat that I lost that bonus, but it's not. That is just unlucky. Cattail stalks. Bit of extra firewood.
Something's gotta go.
Oh, does he? Yeah, that was the reason I was checking soul frame. I'll be honest, if I do die on this, I don't really want to have to repeat all this all over again. Because to be honest with you, that gets a bit boring. But like I said, 2 options: soul frame, just for a bit of a break, and don't worry, it wouldn't be a permanent thing. Just I haven't played as much soul frame as I should have, and I've invested in soul frame. Literally, I've invested money in soul frame. But I have actually been wanting to do, you probably don't know this, but I do, at the weekends, I do a couple of short videos for Warframe. One of them's a little bit of a joke, and the other one's working my way through all the Warframe assassinations. They're relatively short. Sometimes people watch them. Oh, it's a hook.
I could use this.
Yeah, there's also a bear up there, remember? I know about that bear. That's the one I ran into in my infamous run from the ravine back here through the middle of a blizzard. Ah, come on, run. Track. It's close. Fish. Ah. Ah.
Wait. Die if I don't warm up soon.
Alright, now I've got to go and warm up, and that's a problem. Trat. Okay. This isn't the best place for it, but... Oh, I need to sleep too. And there's no choice. It's going to have to be a wood match. That shouldn't have happened. I fiddled my blasted.
Come on.
Ah, idiot.
Well, thank goodness for that.
I need to warm up. These aren't going to get fully dry in the time I've got, but I am at least getting warmer. No, it's not. It's my choice. But no, I wouldn't. I just don't feel like, I've done 2 interlopers. I've done exactly the same thing on each one. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh no, no. I literally got my fingers mixed up. Sheer idiocy on my part. Huh. No, it's, yeah, like I say, if if I have to restart this, you end up doing exactly the same thing. Unless I end up somewhere completely different, but I still need to end up with the same basic thing. Get to a forge, etc., etc., etc. And a bit of a break for a week would probably be a reasonable idea. Like I say, I was planning it. The other plan, as I said, Dani, do you remember that time you and I started counting up all the ways to die in the Long Dark? I think we got up to 32, and that kind of inspired me to consider doing a series called 101 Ways to Die in the Long Dark. I've actually tried to record one on one occasion, start the process,
So tired.
and it's surprisingly difficult. I just, for whatever reason, the obvious thing to do was die of chemical inhalation. And it actually takes quite a bit of preparation to let yourself die of chemical burns. I've actually got it saved so I can try. It takes forever.
I'd lay down right here if I thought I'd ever wake up again.
Yeah, now the thing is, I need. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't take. I didn't bring the coffee with me. I knew I'd forgotten something. So what I've got to do is, yeah, head to the cottage. I've got. Do I have water? I can cook some water. um. Oh, that might be worth doing. Just for a bit of calories. Warming up. Okay, this is not too bad. It's better than it was. So, and I've got fish. So if I can get to the Misanthrope's cottage intact, I should be okay. The exhaustion's a bit of a problem. Sorry, you're quite right. That's actually what I was thinking. Yes, you're quite right. Yes. Yeah, we are getting there. Um, well, first thing is to get there. That's going to be its own issue. Sorry. I so rarely actually have to. do this. Oh, didn't realize I was still carrying this. 12% wet. Okay, this is actually...
I might have to drop some gear.
This isn't too bad. I've been in worse situations. Yeah, that's not too bad. I'll accept that. Yeah, so we're headed up there. Carrying stinky fish with me the entire way. Well, slightly stinky. Yeah, that's what happened. I accidentally hit crouch instead of run. Silly me. Could be some cured gut up there, actually. I think I've checked this out. Yeah, doesn't normally matter most of the time if I mix up those two. Yeah. I can't remember. In something like Warframe, I think I've actually got the buttons matched the same, but I have never really gotten my muscle memory properly sorted for this, for whatever reason. Do I want to let the torch die out? There's no point in lighting a fire when I get up there. There is no fire to light. I've got nothing to cook. I've got water. Oh, yes, I've got water. Okay. Oh, drat. I just realised I might... No, never mind. Watching Soulframe develop is slowly is proving interesting. They're steadily working on it and steadily working on it, and I'm hoping in the end it does actually become a fantasy version of Warframe. That would be kind of cool, but it's slower paced, much slower paced. You know, you don't have you want to rank up a weapon. It takes time and grind. You have to really enjoy the game.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Right, and look, cured guts, cured rabbit pelts. And there's not much for it really, but to go to sleep. Unless I can think of anything else I should be doing while I slowly die of exhaustion. I cleared out the cloth, didn't I? Good news is I can actually tear this lot down. But I need to save my calories as much as possible. I'll save that for okay. That's going to be a problem. Ah.
Feels like something is sapping my energy.
Yeah. Um, people can kind of do that, some of them. You know, have you ever had the situation where you need to set an alarm for a time that is not usual, and you wake up in front before the alarm? You can kind of set your brain to do that sort of thing. Yeah. I do need that just to get rid of the cabin fever. Well,
Too heavy.
might be. It might work out. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Never mind. Yeah. Remain above freezing for 6 hours. 6 hours. Four hours. Getting there. We're getting there. And the cabin fever didn't count. So that's all right. It's manageable. Let's stick our nose outside. How about that?
I'm not sure I can carry much more. Come on.
Good job I picked up that wood.
All right.
Yeah, this isn't working. Oh, yes, it is. Slowly getting there. I need to put the coal on. It's not getting out enough heat. Ah. There we go. See. Actually, I'm all right. Yeah, I did do. Ah. Here we go again, sitting by the fire in the long dark. Oh, it's a good job. Good job. It's a very good job I picked up that coal in the mine on the way out. Otherwise, I would have been in far worse a situation. Well, it's a better job I didn't pick it all up going in. Cabin fever is down to 9%. It's no worse. I don't mind just sitting here doing nothing. We can keep an eye out for Mr. Bear. Anybody got? I forgot to. I forgot to say hello, fur babies. How are the fur babies doing? Regale us with the stories of your fur babies. While I warm up, I should. The good news is, yeah, everything's dried off. Thank goodness for that. One quick impromptu lesson in how to. Yeah, yeah. The way things are with my food, actually, a rabbit or two is going to be beneficial. It's a very good job I got that fish. I still can't believe how close I came to actually maintaining my carry bonus still. Well, the cabin fever risk is almost gone. And okay, I've still got to fix the hypothermia, but Oh boy. This is why you don't necessarily do what I just did. It looks like we're going to get a serious change in the weather. Got a feeling we're going to get some blizzard type weather. The reason I'm not doing 2 hours is because if the weather changes, I don't want unpotable water. I would rather do it an hour at a time. The audacity! Does he like cookies? The problem is when you said that, just for half a second, my brain reminded myself that there are, in fact, technically 2 cookies in the fur babies list. One cookie is a cat, and I can't remember who belongs to that cookie. The other cookie is my friend from Malaysia, who has a pet called Cookie. And her cookie is a northern tree shrew she picked up as a baby. Now, with northern tree shrews, picked up as a baby means that was about a month or so ago, and so technically it's still a baby and will be for another couple of months. So she has a northern tree shrew running around her room, presumably eating the local wildlife. Because this is Malaysia, which means the wildlife comes, the insects and the lizards come into your room. And tree shrews, they're shrews that live in trees. And they have an incredible metabolism. And
I'm too tired to think straight.
they are not actually recommended as pets, but I think her father has kept them before. She's got one. It seems quite biddable. They're not really supposed to make very good pets. This one, apparently, I think she got... Well, the thing is about northern tree shrews is they don't typically have a mother fixation. The parents, and particularly the mother, have a hands-off policy with their babies. They literally leave them in a hole in the tree and then come back every 48 hours to feed them. And the rest of the time they don't go anywhere near the babies. So the babies kind of grow up without the benefit of mother. So quite how this one is...
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
is reacting to a full-time mum. Apparently it will chew on her fingers and not actually bite her. But, in the wild, they have this symbiotic type relationship with pitcher plants. They eat animals that come to... No, they lick nectar off the lid of a pitcher plant. That actually gives them intestinal issues of a minor nature, and then they poop into the bell of the pitcher plant, which the pitcher plant then digests. So I'm not sure if that's necessarily cool per se, but oops, going wrong there. Oh, come on. 1 hour. 1 hour. And I don't want to do the pastime thing because if the weather changes, yeah, that could be a problem. She is thinking about returning her cookie to the wild. The problem is, one, right now it's too young. They typically don't go full independent and leave their parents' territory until they're about 4 months old. So she's got a couple of months more for that. Two, it has no experience at all about living in the wild. So it may be too used to my friend being mother to it. So I've suggested one of two things. The first possibility is she find a local zoo that will take it, if she doesn't keep it herself. And the second one is see if she can't find some kind of enclosed garden or park. I believe there are a few near her, so that she can sort of let it have a run around on a trial basis with her nearby, so it has the option of returning to its mum. But yep. We are going to have to go in and sleep at some point. Good news is... Oh, I don't have... All I've got is herbal tea. And that.
I need to
But that's calories. So... Yeah, you do get a few calories from that. Right, I'm going to get some sleep.
Something's gotta go.
Are there any calories in the herb tea? Oh, there is 120. That'll keep me. That'll help. Didn't realize that. Not at this point. Oh, too late. I'm just going to put these inside.
Heavy.
Oh, of course, and now I've got a fish oil. Yay! That's useful. Let's see, let's drop that. Oh, I forgot I had the rose hips. Doesn't matter. Uh, Anything for calories. Let's just sleep for a couple of hours. Yes, I know. You told me last time. I actually have 2 fish hooks. Ah. Unless I get extremely lucky. Let's see if I can't. Let's see if I can't grab a rabbit. Be very, very quiet. We are hunting rabbits. Where'd you go, rabbit? There was a rabbit. Oh, there it is.
Something's making me feel tired.
Oh, where'd you go? Dinner.
If I can drop any of this gear.
And I'm gonna have to use a match. Sorry. Or I could use a flare, but no, I'm gonna have to use a match for this. Oh. I should get most of those calories back from this, but I am going to have to cook it, which means I'm going to have to waste a match. So this is going to cause... Oh, hang on. Yeah, sorry. This is going to offend people unless I'm extremely lucky. I'm just going to have to bite on the bullet. Yep, just going to have to use a match. Sorry.
Too heavy.
Oh, I should have lit a torch first.
It's dusk, so night can't be far behind. Turned out pretty well.
Oh, I've got one of my sticks back that way. Made it through. Heavens above. Made it through another day. A bit at a time. Good heavens. I hadn't even thought of using the herbal tea. Okay, what's... Why is... Oh, does it? I didn't know that. It doesn't make any sense at all. Well, I got lucky. Um, yeah, I mean, I just eked things out a little bit at a time and didn't move very much. I did get extremely lucky, I think. My luck is bound to run out with a blizzard shortly, but still. Anyway, excuse me. Um, I'm gonna have to take a quick break. I'll be right back. No, I mean honestly, I did get kind of lucky. Um, if um, if I hadn't been close to a fishing hut, that would have been frostbite at the very least. If I hadn't had coal on me, that could have been bad there. Um, if I hadn't picked up fish, I would be in trouble. If I hadn't hit that rabbit, that could have gone seriously poorly. Fortunately, I have my thermos. Hang on a second. Where's my thermos? Because I've got some stuff in there that I will use, even though it's probably not advised, but I need the calories. Where's my thermos? Hello, thermos. There it is. That is 120 calories. But the good news is this is a renewable resource. No, it doesn't. No. As you saw, I fell through the ice. Yeah, no, in real life, I'd never have been able to get a fire started. Okay, we are back in condition. And it's a good job I made water. Okay, now I have to decide what I'm going to do next. If I don't go very far, I could try and get rabbits here. I'm going to... What's the weather like? Yes! Right. If I can just get a rabbit or two, that will help. That will help no end. There's not going to be any fish around because I've had those. But if there's a rabbit or two down here, that will help no end. But don't make too many fast movements. Yeah, no, I'm trying to think. If you had done that in the real world, I'm gonna have to go over to that island over there. I don't want to do that. Are there any other rabbits more? I think I've gotten all the rabbits here, but I will do a quick check. Yeah, if I'd gone, if that had happened in real life, you would have had to have. Yeah, the problem is, you're absolutely right. The only problem is I don't have enough. Ah, hang on a second. Just give me a second. Okay, there are still rabbits here. I can... Yes. See if I can grab this. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm stalking rabbits.
Some place to escape this cold.
Oh, yeah. Never mind.
Damn, I'm freezing. Come on.
What do you mean in case the weather turns?
Fire's life out here.
Alright, see if I can get that rabbit. Well, maybe I'm getting better with this. Oh no, what am I doing? That's not a good situation to be in. It's not warming me up at all. Okay, I've got an hour max. I know. I've got a real probability there that I'm going to burn the rabbit. Let's see, that's going to take 36 minutes. It's too long. I don't want that rabbit to burn. It's not enough to keep me alive, but who knows. Make tea. Oh, that's good to know. Just gonna go in to warm up.
It's making my head feel
Actually, I've got enough time, I think, to... where is it? Yes, I've got enough time for this. And then that water should be ready, and I'll be warm, and things just looking up. I need to make rose hips. Sticks. Yeah, it's probably not the best use of time, but still. I know it's a bit of a waste, but then... hypothermia again.
Goddamn freezing.
That gives me an hour to pick up more sticks. And yeah, it is getting freezing out here. Yeah, except for the fact that I think I've got all the loose sticks now. You're quite right, but like I say, the I've gotten all the loose sticks, almost all of them. Oh no, here we go. Looks like I'm going to be subsisting. I think I did, but yeah, you're right. Looks like I'm going to be subsisting on tea through the night. Yeah, I think so. Good news is, I had a lot of tea. I need a lot of flesh now. Oh, let's check the water. Oh, okay, we're doing good. Ah.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
My accuracy is getting luckier. That was a mistake. Never mind. "22 minutes. What are we doing 22 minutes? Weather's danger of changing. I can't get the gut out of it though. Yeah, 14 minutes. Ah. Wow, how much tea have I got? Getting on. I have enough tea though. Oops, that was not the best time to drink that. Don't have anything else I can prepare, can I? No. I can make a torch though, if I need to. It's a good job I found those fish. Ah. Oh, there's one more rabbit out here. Oh, I better dash in, drop the stuff I just harvested. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. For an hour to grab a bunny. Oh, drop that. I'll come back for it. Where's the other rabbit? Come on, where are you? Where did the other rabbits go? Gives you some idea. Oops. Gives you some idea of the nature of the game. When finding the other rabbit becomes quite important. It's the only other rabbit here.
Too much stuff to carry.
Shut up, Mackenzie. go check on the fire, make sure I haven't lost it. Alright, where's the other... There it is. Now, here's a shot I really don't need to miss. In case anybody's wondering why I don't harvest this, it takes too long. I'm getting better. I used to reckon that my rabbit harvesting success rate with stones was about 50%. I think I've done better than that. Let's look at this, and the tea will get me through the night. And leave me in a calorific excess at the end of it. Just the big one. Yank the guts out of it. In case anybody's wondering, this is peak gameplay you are watching right now. What have those birds seen? That's not helpful. Oh, it's the body down there. Yeah. Okay. It's the... Yep. I figured that out just as you said it. Whew. What was I saying? Oh yes, this is peak gameplay. This is day by day. And that's all the tea I've got. But water is always useful to have. And I've got... Let's go grab some more sticks. Yeah, I could harvest that, but as you can see... not going to. Simply because of the calories it takes. But... if I need it, it's there. This is the first time... Oh, yeah, thank you. This is the first time I've actually, literally, had to count all the calories that it will take me to do something. I should have done earlier in this run, as Eugene was at pains to point out. But this now has become a case of, yeah, I absolutely don't do anything. It's gonna... I'll take the skins off later. Oh, what am I still... Oh, I'm still carrying gut, aren't I? At least I assume I am. Yes, I am. Fresh gut. The good news is I am collecting gut. Normally you end up with a surfeit of guts. And I could use a surfeit of guts for fishing, for... Yeah, I need to make fishing. I need to make a bow. I'll need gut for that. That's a body there. It's a shame I can't persuade a wolf to come after one of these deer. I know there are people who have done that.
I might have to drop some gear.
Oh. I don't know what you mean there. Only harvest limbs at a fire. You mean this? How much water have I got? 5 liters. That's enough. Let's see. I wish there was a way to keep the fire lit. Yeah, Eugene, that sentence doesn't make sense to me. Only harvest limbs by fire when you are wearing furs only needs a few sticks. Oh, you mean... Yes, sorry. I think I understand. Correct me if I'm wrong. Light a campfire next to wood to harvest it. Gotcha. Sorry, I'm a bit dense. I'm not the most intelligent person in the world, obviously. Alright, what else do I need to do? I've got... Well, as this is still going, I will make water. I might as well. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Can you really imagine me going to Bleak Inlet to get the woodworking tools? Seriously. I mean, I haven't got a hope in hell of fighting off what, 8 timber wolves? Even if I have a bow and arrow at that point, I won't have the skill level to do it. So yeah, no, the woodworking tools are not going to happen anytime soon. I'll sort out my torches in the house after I pick up the rabbits.
Getting dark out here.
I wish you'd said that 10 seconds ago. There won't be any because there hasn't been a blizzard. Oh, blast. I thought you wouldn't get... You don't get... Oh, sprained wrist. I don't care about the sprained wrist. I didn't think you got fish unless you'd had a blizzard. But having said that, look what's over there. Oh, yeah. I forget I said anything. What is that? Oh, that's useful.
Drop something.
Yeah, I better head in. Yeah, I'm gonna head in. Well, I don't have anything to throw at, so I can just let it heal.
My fingers feel numb.
Oh, stop complaining, Mackenzie. You'll get inside in about 2 minutes. I am right. Am I right, Eugene? That it's only after. I mean, I've cleared out fish immediately nearby. Best time to check for fish is after a blizzard. Am I correct in saying that?
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Um. Oh, okay. I thought I was right. I could have sworn somebody told me that. How is he supposed to harvest this in pitch darkness? Oh, that's true. That's a valid point. I thought maybe I just missed them. Alright, now I need to devour. Hang on a second. Yeah. So now, what do I do? Um, oh, don't have anything else I can prepare. I can make another one of those. It's really weird. In previous runs, I would have started shooting the local wolf population by now and gotten much more frequently mauled. How many times have I been mauled during this one run? Just the once, isn't it? That's practically a record for me. Yeah, that says curtain, but it's not. Yeah, this is also true. In Interloper and in Voyager and Stalker, my general inclination is to shoot the wolves. And I simply don't have that. And I didn't have the mindset. So now we have an issue. If I'm very lucky, there'll be fish nearby. If I'm very, very, very lucky, there won't be a blasted blizzard outside. Hang on a second. What kind of weather are we looking at?
Too heavy.
Oh, it's not too bad. Yeah, it's not too bad. I can't sleep. I can't mend anything. I've got nothing to craft. What's my... I've got bandages. I've got old man's beard. How much cloth have I got? I've got 14 cloth. I've got gut curing. I've got rabbit skins curing. A rabbit skin hat is now on the agenda. If I can get an excess of guts, that makes life a lot easier. I could make... I don't... Yeah, no, I need... It's weird that I can't make fishing line. What do they call it? Just line? Well, I've got 3. No, I don't have 3 hooks. I need a work, but this is a bit silly. But okay. Because I could go fishing. I don't want to pass time because, as Eugene points out, it's better to sleep than pass time because... and it's... Oh, no, there we go. Well... 37 days. Yeah, definitely a record for my stalker runs. Now these I can safely leave here. I should. That's not too bad. It's cold. What we can do is have a quick look.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, I keep forgetting he's got that poorly fed thing going for him. I know it's very, very cold. I'm having a quick look. See what we've got. What is that? That's a backpack. Won't be anything in it, but you never know until you check. Oh, hang on a second. There's more stuff. That's a book. Oh.
Can't feel my hands.
Got fish.
Never felt so cold in my life.
We got fish. All I need now is a free fire, and I don't have to use matches. I don't have a fire starter. Given that this fish is already ruined, I can drop it outside. It's almost too small. Oh, and I need to warm up.
I might have to drop some gear.
And another stick. Gonna be living off beachcombing. One problem, amongst many that we have, is I can't go on living day to day like this.
I need to eat soon.
I've got to have a better source of food, which means I need a bow and arrow and a dead deer. I'm not sure. Do you know what? That hadn't really occurred to me. I always felt that was a little bit ridiculous. So I don't miss it. Strangely, I don't. I don't actually miss anything
I need to
from
drop something.
Stalker or Voyager because this is a completely different level of game. So I don't miss guns. I don't miss the pistol, I don't miss the rifle. I do miss the bow because I did end up using the bow exclusively for everything. But I'm in a position to start fixing that. Hopefully next time that's what we'll do. All right. Now, one way, shape, or form, I've pretty much... I think this is a suitable end point for today. I know it's only 2 hours 40 minutes, but I think I'm going to call it. It's the beginning of the day, and I've got to make my way across there possibly, or possibly do some beach combing. But I do need to get I do need to get back because I need to make more fur stuff. Which means that lot needs to cure. But no, I genuinely don't miss the advantages of the other. This is more in quotes real, even if it isn't. It is a lot bigger challenge, and I'm staggered that I've made it nearly 40 days without dying. This is now longer than all previous Interloper runs combined, which isn't saying very much, mind you, but what I need to think of now is food, of course. More food. But like I say, I think this is a reasonable end, because anything I start to do now is going to take longer than I've probably got. And as you can see, I need to cook that fish. regardless of whether it costs me a match or not, I need to cook that fish. Then I need to get more food, and then I need to get back to the Quonset garage. You get the general drift. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it to an end now, and we shall resume this tomorrow. I've never yet seen bears on the fishing dock. No, I've never yet seen food on the
Too
fishing
heavy.
dock. But yeah, I'm going to have to be going beach combing, and I need to eat that fish before I head out because yeah, I don't think I've got any tea left. I do not. I'm completely out of everything. Now in a worse situation than when I was at the beginning of today. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow with the Long Dark, and I'll be back this evening, of course, with Warframe. Oh, that's always useful. It looks like I will have to risk that. Anyway, I hope everybody has a good day. Don't forget to give your fur babies some love. I'm sure they will appreciate it. Although they will probably appreciate snacks even more. Anyway, as I said, have a good day. I'll see you all next time. Thank you very much for watching. It's much appreciated.